Now I figure I show you a formula that you can use to find the shortest distance between a point. So this is the formula for distance between point and line. The formula looks like this. The distance is equal to, and this is going to be in general form. So a x naught plus b y naught plus c, if this is a general form coefficients a, b, c, over a squared plus b squared. So the coefficients on a and b is the x and y is going to show up in the denominator here. And so what I can do then is take one of these lines, put it into general form, and then find a point on the other line and use that point to calculate this distance. So I'm going to take this line here and just rewrite it in general form. So 3x minus y minus 3 equals 0. And then I'm going to take a point on the other line. So this line here is going to be, and I'm just going to use the 0 here. Okay, so I'm going to use the coordinate -2 and 0. And by doing that, I can find the shortest distance between that point and that line, and that will represent that distance, same distance that I calculated here. So I should end up with this exact same value of 9 over root 10. So let's try this formula out. So the distance is equal to, okay, the absolute value of a, so that's 3, times the x coordinate. Okay, that's going to be -2. So 3 times -2 plus 3 times -2 plus b is going to be -1. So I'm going to go minus b, and then I'm going to plug in my y coordinate into that position. Okay, so 0 plus c, so that's going to be -3. So notice how all I've done is taken this general form equation, that same one there, taken the coefficients, and plugged in my x and y of the point that I want to find the closest distance to. And then I'm going to divide that by a squared plus b squared. Okay, and then calculating this out, I'm going to end up with the shortest distance between those 2 points is going to be -6 minus 3 absolute value over 9 plus 1 is 10. So I end up with absolute value of -9 over root 10, and I get the exact same value there. So this formula is actually quite handy if I want to find the distance between a point and a line, the shortest distance between a point and a line. I could also use this similar triangle argument to find this distance if I can relate the similar sides to each other.